guys, so I'm back with another DVD related video because I had so much fun filming Confessions of a Rewatcher that I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do some more film and TV related videos because that's what I like talking about. I got quite a few nice comments on that video, and so I thought maybe it's a topic that more people are interested in than I had given them credit for. Today's video is actually going to be about DVDs that I own and have never watched, because I have a habit of, if there's a sale on, so you know, in HMV or Asda or wherever, and there's DVDs for like £2, I have a bad habit of picking them up and then not watching them for a really long time. And it has occurred to me that I own quite a few DVDs now that I have never seen, and I thought that I would talk to you about them because I wonder if I'm alone in this or if it's something that a lot of people do. So in the interest of keeping this short and sweet as much as I can, I'm just going to jump right in there. And the first film that I have actually isn't one that I bought, it's one that I got as a present, so massive apologies to Emma for the fact that I haven't watched this yet. But this is Blue Valentine. Oh, would you just look at that face. I don't know why I haven't watched this yet actually, because I mean, Ryan Gosling, that should be enough. But no, I haven't watched it yet. I think I was sort of holding off watching it because I feel like it's going to be quite an intense sort of experience. And you know, it's obviously going to be a very romantic one, but I don't know enough about this to know whether or not it's a sad one. I just know that it's a really romantic one, but I feel that it's going to be a sad one. I just get that vibe. I feel like the cover just makes me feel like it's going to be sad, and also I think when it's like Ryan Gosling and romance other than Crazy Stupid Love, I think I just think of The Notebook and then want to cry. Yeah, I'm going to watch this at some point. I promise Emma I'm going to watch it at some point. Second up is a DVD that I have had for years, literally years. I bought this so long ago and just, I don't know, I think it was one that I got in like a 3 for 2 offer or something like that, so it was kind of like the free one. But this is Rachel Getting Married with Anne Hathaway, and I've wanted to watch this for ages, but because I have a really bad habit of sticking to TV, like if I'm just sitting in the house and I'm going to just watch something, a lot of the time I'll just watch episodes of a favourite TV show rather than sitting down and watching a film. And so I've had this for so long now. This film came out in 2008, and I've probably had it since about 2009. I think, was it in the cinema? I feel like I wanted to see it when it was in the cinema and then I didn't, and time just got away from me. So I'm going to watch this at some point. Again, if you've seen it and you have thoughts or feelings about this film that you'd like to tell me in the comments below, please feel free. I love Anne Hathaway actually. I'm a huge Anne Hathaway fan, and I hate how many people really don't like her, and I don't really get it. She was on Graham Norton last night and she's just so sweet and lovely and funny. And yeah, I'm a fan, so for that reason alone, I'm going to watch this film at some point soon. Next on the list we have a relatively famous recent film. This is Water for Elephants with Reese Witherspoon and Robert Pattinson and Christoph Waltz. Haven't watched it yet. I got it for like £3 I think in HMV, and when I saw it for that price I was like, oh, I have to have that because I really want to see it. And then I put it on my shelf and didn't watch it. So I think something that put me off, I heard like a really like embarrassing story about like the kiss scene in this film. I don't know, I assume there's more than one kiss scene, but a kiss scene in this film where like Robert Pattinson had the cold and it just sounded so horrible. And I think that, as bad as it sounds, that like I found that story out after I bought this, and then I think that it's stuck in my head, and I feel like it's going to kind of like sort of like tamper with the romance of it a little bit for me. I don't know, maybe it won't. But I do love Reese Witherspoon to pieces, and so I feel like, again, much like my Anne Hathaway love, I should watch that for this reason. I also really want to read the book of this actually. I don't know whether I should read the book of it first and then watch the film, because that's what I did with Gone Girl, which I'm going to do a video of actually maybe next week, doing like a book versus film reaction to Gone Girl. But yeah, this is one that I've had on my to watch list for ages, and I'm going to have to watch it at some point soon. So I've closed the blinds because the sun is playing up again, and like it did in my last video, and the lighting was horrendous, and so this is why I'm going to have to invest in some actual lighting. But if it's really dark and it looks really bad, can you please tell me in the comments below so that I can figure my life out and figure my videos out. But yeah, anyway, this is Parenthood, and it still has a £2 sticker on it from when I bought it in Asda. I bought this because I'd started to watch Parenthood the TV series, which I really loved, with Lauren Graham and all that lot in it. It's just so good. I've only seen season 1, I really need to watch the rest of that show. But yeah, I wanted to watch the film that it was kind of originally based on. Bought it because I saw it for £2 and then never ever watched it. Never even took it out of the Climb film, which seems a shame because I've heard such good things about this. I've heard that this is genuinely like a really funny, excellent film, and so, you know, why I haven't watched this yet, I don't know. If you've seen it and you enjoyed it, let me know what you thought of it, and let me know whether I should set some time aside to watch this in the near future. Next is kind of a sad one because it has someone in it who has recently passed away, but this is 1 Hour Photo with Robin Williams. I got this, my mum bought me this, and I feel so terrible, again this is another present that I haven't watched, but my mum got me this years ago because I'd said that I really wanted to see it because I wanted to see Robin Williams in a more kind of dark sort of role, I suppose. And my mum picked this up for me, and again I just never managed to find the time to watch it. I think I probably got this while I was at university, and so I was doing film and TV and was watching so many other things I just didn't have the time, and then time just got away from me and I totally forgot that I hadn't watched it yet. And so when I was going through my DVDs today to pick the selection for this video, I found this one and I'm going to watch it. Maybe not this weekend, I might not have time this weekend, but certainly over the next couple of weeks, even just sort of in honour of Robin Williams. So yeah, I'm excited to watch this because I have heard really, really good things about it, and I don't know why I haven't set the time aside to watch it so far. The next film on the list is the only one that I know absolutely nothing about, like nothing about whatsoever, but I bought it again because it has an actor in it who I particularly love. This is Married Life with Rachel McAdams and Pierce Brosnan, Patricia Clarkson and Chris Cooper. Had to check the cast there because it was Rachel McAdams that drew me to this because I just adore her, I think she's wonderful. And so yeah, I picked this up. I remember the day that I bought this, again it was about £2 or £3 and it was in Asda. Asda's bad for that when they have their DVD really cheap offers on, but yeah, I picked this up because I just love her so much. And so I wanted to see it, and again just added it to the pile and kept on watching all my TV shows. So this is something that I have to change because I love films. I absolutely love films, but when I'm in that kind of like mood where I've only got like a couple of hours to set aside to do something, I inevitably start watching TV. So that's something that I'm going to have to, maybe I'll make that a New Year's resolution for 2015. Oh my god, 2015. It's going to be here soon, isn't it? And finally we have a film that I'm really excited to watch, and again is one that I picked up a really long time ago at the time that a lot of my friends had watched it recently and talked about how good it was, and I thought, yay, I want to have it as well, and I found it on Amazon for like a few pounds. This is Memento, and I've always wanted to see this because I'm so intrigued by the chronology of it, because it's kind of in reverse. I think it's either in reverse or it's like a mixed chronology, and so it sort of mixes in scenes from earlier and later. I'm not, now that I think about it, 100% sure, but I feel like it's in reverse, and so you find out kind of what's happened, and then how it got to that point is kind of revealed in a sort of backwards fashion. But yeah, it's supposed to be such an excellent film, and for a film student, like when I was doing my degree and everyone was talking about how good it was and really enjoyed it and thought it was such an interesting concept, I was like, well, I'm a film student so I should watch it too. And then I didn't. So I've got it, and I'm going to just keep this little pile of DVDs that I'm talking to you about right now next to my TV so that I can watch them in succession over the next few weeks. Alrighty, well that's it for my Unwatched video, part 1. I think I'm just going to call this the Unwatched because I feel like that sounds intriguing. But yeah, this is part 1 because I'm not going to lie, there are a few more. Let me know in the comments below if you've seen any of those films and which ones that you would recommend that I watch first. And let me know if you do this, because I'd like to think that I'm not alone in my bad habit of picking up super cheap DVDs and then not watching them. But yeah, I hope that that was an interesting video and that you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching, bye! So I thought that I would do my official ranking of every track on 1989 after my first few listens. Now I've had it on repeat all week, going in and out